Hey everybody, how's everybody out there today? Yeah, I jumped the gun about a minute, a minute and a half maybe, but I just couldn't wait. I'm Billy. You don't normally go live on your turning. What's up? Well, you're right. I normally don't, but yesterday my editing computer took a dump, so it's going to be a while before I can get this piece up. I turned it yesterday. Let me change cameras so you can get a better view. It's a multi-axis turning, four axes in fact. So it's a three-sided uh, twig pot, whatever. But it came out cute. I like it. This is a piece of alder. It's actually three pieces of 3/4 inch alder like this, glued up into a blank. It's a offcut that I was given. So I'm going to take this other piece, and you see I've got a rough shape drawn on there, what I'm going for. So what I'm going to do with this is I typically don't turn goblets, but I'm going to try something a little bit different. This is going to be another multi-axis turning. Uh, the, from the stem down to the base is probably not going to be a multi-axis. I'm probably going to stay with. Well, I know where I am for the stem. For the base, I may stay traditional as well. The multi-axis part is going to be up here in the goblet. So if I don't blow it up, that's the goal. That's what we're after. Hey, Larry C., what's going on? So like I said, this little thing here I did yesterday, and I'll be putting the video up as soon as I get my editing computer fixed. The monitor went out, so it's a laptop, so we got to figure out what's going on there. I'm not sure exactly. I'll be changing. Oops, I don't want to go that way. I'll be changing camera views from time to time. Just because I want to do what's best for y'all to see. So what I'm going to do right now is I have the other camera. I might be able to get a little closer. Come on, stay with me here. I've got my axes marks drawn out, and I've shown you in a couple of previous videos how I do this. Each one of these marks is set at 120 degrees. Add 120 3 times and you get 360. The important thing about doing off multi-axis or off-center turning is that your axes line up. So I've got one. I drew this line first, and it corresponds with this seam. So this is hole number one. Come across over here, follow the seam. I've got hole number one. Down here I have hole number two. Follow it across, I have hole two. Over here, hole three. Follow it across, I have hole three. Now, if you're doing a standard off-center turning, then you would go one to one, two to two, three to three, etc. We're not going to do that today. Today we're going to put a twist in this thing, or at least that's the goal. It's like I said, it's alder. It's relatively soft, so the turning will go fairly quickly. First thing I want to do is get it round. So let's go there. Hello, Steve P. How are you? Chris, Larry, and anybody else that I missed. I can't see the chat real well unless I scroll up and see what I missed. Oh, come on. Okay, I think I may be caught up. Please don't get on me. I'm going to rough this out with my tiny little spindle roughing gouge. I'm kicking about 1200 RPM. That's close. Not quite there, but it's close. I've got that little bit right there is all. So I'm not quite completely centered, but that's okay. I can live with that almost. Like I said, this is alder, and it's relatively soft, so it turns pretty quick. All right, I don't care about that flat down there, and that's round enough. Now the fun begins. Indeed it do. Get my pencil. You can tell I've lost all my design marks. Roughly 2/3. I like to go by the rule of thirds when I can. 2/3 is going to put it right about there. Uh, 1.67 if you're doing the Fibonacci, but I'm not. So now, what I want to do, I've not tried this before, so I'm shooting from the hip, as it were. I'm going to come in. That gives me my definition, and I want to keep it thick enough that I don't blow it up when I'm doing the off-center stuff. So, like I said, I'm doing this off-center, but this is off-center with a twist. I made a box this way some years back. I learned this technique from Robbie the wood turner, an Irish turner. He hasn't put up videos in a while, and if I'd keep my face shield out of the camera, we'd be all right. Okay, like I said, traditional three-sided or multi-axis, you go 1 to 1, 2 to 2, 3 to 3. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to go 1 to 2. Come on now, get in the hole. You want a good bite when you're doing this. Ooh, don't that look fun? Let's see what we can do. get a bowl getter. I don't know where I'm at, so I gotta look at it. And I don't care about running into this at all. I want that to go in a little bit more, if we can. But I'm happy with where I am there. I'm going to get into there. And then a little more here. I just need some clearance to go. I had a little sticky outie over here that I wasn't happy with. Sticky outie, yeah, that's a technical turning term. Throwing a pin on the ground. Hello, Marty. Okay, hello, Doug. All right, with this little dandy, you got to sand as you go. So it's just one of those, and I forgot to turn my dust collector on. Just one of those things, but this alder stands up really quickly. See how quick that sanded up? That was 80, that's 120. It no takes long. This is 180. $240. 320. And 400 should work. Hey, Wade. Oh, yeah, that's pretty, see? So now, that was 1 to 2. So 1 to 2, 2 to 3. Again, work this out to get me some clearance. And work to get clearance. Okay, I need to go down here a little bit more, and I can go up here a little bit more. Okay, I'm where I want to be here, and I'm where I want to be almost right there. The rest of it is sand. So let me take a little bit more out right down here. Do I wear a full face shield? I wear a bionic, if that's what you mean. If I'm turning something that I'm allergic to, I wear my Triton. It's a powered respirator, but I don't need it with this alder. And I've got my dust collector right here. Got a stubborn bit down here. Okay, that got it. That got it. Now the 120. $180. $240. Oh, that was 320. Sorry. And 400. I lost the count. That's 400. Okay, it looks good. I may have to do some final stuff down here, but that's all right. Oh, I don't need to yet. Okay, now that was 2 to 3, so now we go 3 to 1. The hardest part's getting the hole. Oh, that's not 3, that's 3. And that's 1. All right, 1, 2. Okay, we did 1 to 2 and 2. Oops, I blowed it. We'll see if it makes a difference. I screwed up. I missed my hole. See, I told you. And I thought I was doing so good. That's what I get for hurrying. We'll see what happens. It's either going to work or it ain't. Hello, Kathleen. Maybe I should have titled this, "Let's Watch Billy Screw Up." All right, let me see where I'm at. And Merry Christmas to you too, Larry. Okay, I've still got some ways to go here and a little bit there. That's where I want to be. If y'all notice, I'm spending the bulk of my time on this coarser grit. I want to make sure the sandpaper stays on the drill. I want to make sure I get it nice and smooth. Got all the tear out sanded away, or any tool marks. Okay, got some right in here to do. When it quits holding, I put on a new piece. This one's being stubborn. Tis it is. There's more than one way to skin a cat. Okay. Now we'll go to the 120. Making sure I'm getting a good sand. Yeah, that'll work. 180. $240. And 400. Yes, pretty wonky. Pretty wonky, Mike. Okay, now we'll go back to the center and do something I should have done a while ago. But now or then doesn't matter. I'm going to cut me a tenon. It don't have to be very big. I'm going to keep the tailstock up for a little bit. Or bring it up, basically to make sure that this is centered. Okay. Now what I want to do, before I do anything else, I want to hollow this out. So get my elbow stabber out of the way. How big a hole can I make? I'll go a little bigger than that. That's more than I wanted to go, but that'll work. 'This is a 3/8 inch spindle gouge. Three-eighths inch bowl gouge, bottom feeder. Let's see how I'm looking. Let me give you another view, because y'all aren't seeing what I'm seeing. That may be a little better. Sorry. That's a 3/4 inch Badan. Used it basically as a scraper. And now I'll do the same thing. This is a negative rake bowl scraper. I'm going to go a little deeper. But not much. Fixed up my TDI. What's a TDI, Wade? All right, that's about as deep as I want to go. But I do need to do one more thing while I'm down here. And that's get rid of these holes. Almost. So close. Around this inside lip a little bit. I can make that more narrow now too. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I like it. Oh, come back what? Did I cut out? I don't know why my connection has been doing that. I'm hardwired. All right, 120. 180. 240. 320. 400. That's not bad. Got a little bit of chatter in there, but I'm not going to spend all day working on it. I'm not. Now we're just going to remove material. Remove the bulk. We're down here at the stem. Alright, I'll be right back. I have some urgent business to attend to. Okay, now before I get too carried away, I'm going to throw stuff on the floor and have to go chase it down. Oh, you. Wow. And then I bumped my head on a screw, or actually the bottom of the bolt on my dust collector gantry. I'm sure I'm going to be bleeding all over the place here in a minute. Another day in paradise. No big deal. All right, what I'm doing here is I'm bringing this up to stabilize. I don't want to put too much pressure this way because I don't want to work the spindle. When I start working on that, just enough to keep this stable. All right. Sometimes the drill gets too big for the job. Was the case right there. Okay. Back to my 5/8" bowl gap. Now it's about time for me to make a determination what I want to do with this. How do I want to transition this into what I'm going to be doing, if I transition it at all. That's a really nice cut I'm getting right there. Nice cut. Hello, Liz. Okay, so I'd like to try to make a little bead right here. I would. Okay.
I like that. I do. I like that.
Clean that up a little bit. I can come down another 1/8 of an inch there. Oh yeah, that's nice. I need to do some sanding right there. And I'll do that right now while I'm thinking about it. Hand sand that out. All right, better. But I sanded a flat on my bead, so I'm gonna have to rework that. But no big deal. Ta-da! Now, like I said, I don't usually do goblets. At this point, I'm just hogging wood away. Y'all know me. I'm much happier with my skew. Thank you, Liz. And no, thank you, Chris. Thanks, Larry. And no, ooh, I got some bad tear outs right there. I'm gonna have to fix that. I am. That was sand. Okay. Okay, better. I think I want to put one more little bead right here. Just cuz. I know, now you're saying it needs one up there. I hear you. Happy now? Sorry, Chris. All right. I'm going to round this off a little. And before I get too carried away, I'm going to sand this baby up. So, I don't think I need to start with 80. I think 120 will do. At least that's what I'm hoping. Well, welcome, Hampton Wood Turnings. A little beat, famous last words. Yeah, really. My latest video has over 500 views, only 20 likes. Yeah, it's weird. You never know. You never know. Like I said, I'm starting with 120. Because I think that will do. Trying to get rid of you. All right, now since this is long grain, sand with the grain a little bit just to make it happy. Am I going to use C8? No, Larry. What? Larry, how many times have you seen me use CA as a finish? Let me answer that for you. Never. This is 240. Thank you, Steve. Welcome back. Woo! I don't want to get too carried away on the sanding. You see this twist? Let me back you off just a little. This alder is soft, and this stem has a little bit of flex in it that just kind of scared me to death for a second. Just for a second. A lot of people are very apprehensive about multi-axis or off-center turning. You really don't have to be. It looks a little daunting and feels a little daunting when you first try it, but after you've done a few, it's like, oh, hey, this is pretty cool. Okay, that's the 400. I'm happy with that. You can't see, well, you kind of can. So I can do this without breaking it. I wasn't going to come back and sand anymore, but I saw sanding scratches, and I hate sanding scratches, and I hate tool marks. Oh, I didn't get them all out, but mostly. Now, what we can do is take this back. Yes, sir, Mr. Steve, it is. Well, I'm going to leave this somewhat up there for the time being. I do want to knock the sharp off of these corners. That's just with 400, so that they're not razor sharp, just to smooth it out a little bit. Now at this point, I'm going to use my world famous yellow mustard sanding sealer. It's actually just seal coat cut 50-50 with denatured alcohol. Or whatever that is y'all call it across the pond. Methylated spirits or something. Now, this alder is so soft that this will actually raise the grain a little bit. At least it did when I did this piece yesterday. That's all it needs is one coat. I'm going to let this dry for just a few minutes, and then I will knock it back with a white Scotch-Brite. If this was a traditional turning, I would finish this with Hampshire sheen just because I really like it. Oh, you know what I didn't do? I didn't put stuff on the inside, did I? See, y'all almost let me forget. Almost let me forget. Ooh, this thing is flimsy. Look at this. You see how that? Dang. Scare me to death, and I'm fearless. I think what I'm going to do like I said, I'm going to let this dry for just a minute. Thank you, Wade. Yeah, I did. But it's still, this alder is just so soft. What I think I'm going to do is I'm going to shoot this with no, I'm not. I'm not going to shoot it with anything. I'm going to hit it with some. Hold on. I've got to get me a towel. I never know what finish I'm going to use until I'm about done. What I think I'm going to do is I'm just going to use Wipe On Poly. It's a satin. My own, it's not my own recipe. It's just regular Minwax satin poly that I've diluted 50-50 with turpentine, paint thinner, mineral spirits, whatever you want. All right, Kathleen, I'm not going anywhere for a few minutes. Okay. Now, gently, we will knock this back with white Scotch-Brite, very gently. Thank you, Kathleen. Thank you, Morgan. Let me get this elbow knocker out of my way. Thank you, Miss Robin. Okay. I think that has dried enough. The recipe for the wipe on poly, I think I got from James Hamilton, aka Stumpy Nubs. That's his YouTube channel. I'm going to get a good coat in here. And a good coat out here. I hate using paper towels for these kind of stuff. Doesn't matter how good the paper towel you use is. These are shop towels, specially made for this kind of work. They always leave paper fuzzies on my work, and it irritates me to no end. Now, this is not going to be completely finished on this live, obviously, because of the choice of finish that I got. This wipe on poly, it's going to take 3 or 4 coats, and I have to wait a few hours between coats. But as you can tell, all I have left to do is finish parting it off. And the chances of me screwing it up at that point are slim to none, I hope. You know, never say never. Sure as you say stuff like that. So hour and a half, almost. Didn't take too long. I'm happy with that. Let me give you another angle so you can see the inside. See, not too bad. Not too bad at all. So when I get done, after I put a couple of coats on this, I will part it off after it dries, sand the bottom up, probably pyro it because my wood burner is not going to work on it. And then I will put pictures up on my Facebook and Instagram page. I didn't get as much twist in the goblet as I anticipated, but you can definitely see it. So it's there. And you can see it looking down on it a little bit. So not quite as much twist as I was wanting, but still. I am relatively satisfied. Let me back up here a little bit. I'll have to keep that in mind, Mr. Hampton. Okay. So that's pretty much it, folks. Really, I wanted to I just wanted to come in, and since my editing computer is down for the count until I get the whatever's wrong with the monitor fixed, it's either a broken or loose ribbon cable, I don't know. And I've got my son-in-law working on a backup for me. So until I get those things corrected, I'm not going to be able to edit any videos. And we're going to be out of town from Christmas Eve until New Year's Eve. So this will pretty much be my last video until after the new year. So I wanted to come in, and thanks, Rub. I appreciate it. Appreciate it, Steve P. Really. And I just wanted to come in and say thank you to all of you. And I do. I mean, I really appreciate y'all's support. It means more than you know. And I just wanted to wish all of you a very happy Christmas and the most safe and prosperous New Year. And I will see y'all after the new year, Lord willing. So thanks for tagging along. I appreciate it. Yes, I will be at the Worldwide Woodturners meeting tomorrow. I will be showing off both of these pieces. I know we're supposed to be doing ornaments, but I've done some ornaments already this year, and I don't feel like doing it anymore. So Eddie's just going to have to forgive me. So, but yeah, I will be there. This will be finished, and I'll be showing it, and or both of these. And I've got a feeling that down the pipe, relatively soon, they're going to want me to demo this multi-axis technique. I'm not sure. I don't know if you saw, but Doug Miller did his first multi-axis or 4-axis turning yesterday. It was a little bowl he put up. He did a pretty good job of it. Oh yeah, that's right. You will. I almost forgot. But yeah, I got a feeling they're going to ask me to demo. Dane will probably hit me up and ask me to demo my multi-axis technique. And that's not a problem. I don't mind doing it. I like doing these because it's different. It's, not everybody does them. Again, I don't want to keep this going any longer than necessary. I've been on an hour and 31 minutes. Happy Christmas. Have a great and wonderful new year. And thanks again for tagging along, people. I really appreciate it. God bless.